Okay, so when we ended the last part, I talked about how I would teach you guys about ways to have a more scary offense, because so far all we've done, for the most part, is just walking people to the corner, pressing jab, doing some anti-airs, and that's about it. But there are some very scary things you can do with Zangief um, that you can only do with Zangief, and especially in silver, all the way up to platinum. Really, people will have a lot of trouble defending against these things. And the first one is tick throws. So what is a tick throw? First of all, you hit someone, that is the tick, and then you perform just a regular throw. And the reason that is very difficult is because you cannot react to it, and they have to shift from blocking to defending against a throw. So you can do that, for example, or that, or even, because you're Zangief and your grabs have so much range, you can do. That's insane. Um, and then we'll talk about what you can do after you hit this bad boy, which is what Zangief's all about, and we haven't been using a lot of it up until now. Okay, so when you hit your SPD, spinning pile driver, your command grab, this one, what you should always do is dash. And then when he quick rises, so when he gets up instantly, you will have frame advantage. And that means that when you do an action, your action will start sooner than if he were to start an action of his own. So if he tries to press a button or something like that, or if whatever he tries to do, you should be faster as long as you're not pressing something stupid. So you have three basic options. First of all, let me make sure he's not blocking anymore. You have three options when you do the dash after the SPD. The first one is just a regular throw. You can do a back throw as well, but in season 5, what am I saying? In season 3, you don't get any real pressure after this. You know, you're done when you do this. So you need to make your way back in. So when you do the regular throw, your offense for the most part is done. You can also do a regular combo after this. Let's see if I don't mess it up, because it's a new one this season. That one. That is a combo you can do, me. So crouching light kick, crouching light punch, and then you cancel the light punch into lariat. You cannot do double light punch anymore. You will find a lot of resources online telling you that this is a combo, but they changed that. So that is what you should be doing. Not this, because you know it's not a combo, as you can see. But the same deal applies as it did the last time, unless you have him in the corner. When you perform this combo, again, you do not get any real pressure if he's smart and he does a back rise. So again, it's not a real way to maintain your pressure, but what is a real way is you can do this and you can loop your SPDs. So that's not gonna work even. What I meant to do was the regular SPD. I was a bit too happy with the churns. See? And if you combine what we said earlier, you can do something like. Oop, that's not what I wanted. See? It becomes extremely hard to defend against this kind of stuff. And then one other thing you should know what to do. You should know what to do after you hit this. Is what do you do when you hit this, right? What then? And I'll give a few basic options. So the first one you can do is just do this, and then do lariat. You can do a fully charged heavy punch as well, but it's a bit trickier to time. You know, you cannot mess up the lariats, and it's only a minor, very minor damage difference. What's next? Oh yeah. If you want to spend some meter and get your Oki, you can go into an EX air SPD. It has to be EX, because if you do that one or any of the other strengths of air SPD, it will not work. So it has to be meter burned. Next we'll show some resets, you know. So after you hit it, you reset them, so to speak, and then you get a mix-up. First one, issue dash, knee, and that is super scary, because even if they block it, if you do the critical art, it will hit them. It will hit them. So, you know, I'm just gonna say this straight up. You can bust this out, what I just did, up until you reach platinum, and no one will defend against it. Absolutely no one. This will hit every time. Okay? Good. And then if you don't have any meter, but you still want to do a reset, you can do this. Then you dash and heavy kick. And then you can do either a crouching medium punch. You cannot combo after it unless you have them in the corner. Or after the heavy kick, you can do an SPD. You can also do a EX SPD if you want to make sure that you keep your momentum. Because this is, I haven't mentioned this yet, but when you do the light SPD, you cannot do the dash stuff. When you do it, first of all, you're not close enough to do the combo. This will not work. That one, it will not work. And the situation is inverted, so when you do an action and he does an action, he will actually start faster than you. So you do not have any real pressure after the light SPD, only after all the other kinds. But of course, there's also the possibility that he will not quick rise. So we'll see what happens when he does that. Oh, what then? You know, when this happens, what do you do? Well, there are setups to continue, but I'm going to suggest that when this whiffs, you just meaty with your headbutt. That's it. And I'll show a few things you can do. First of all, when you just hit your headbutt, you can end the combo like that. That's one possibility. When your V-trigger is already active, this is important. It has to be already active. You can also do that. And then you can do whatever I just showed you in the earlier parts. Or, I'll show this to make my point. I've set him to random guards. I've talked about this in the earlier parts. You can hit confirm a single headbutt. See, that was a hit confirm. I'm gonna let it rock this time so you can see. See, 2 hits, 3, 4. This was a combo. Is he on random block? I'm getting doubts. Yeah, guard is on random. Ah, I pressed the button there because I was... Ah. Kind of, but now I got it. Hold on, I'm not... I'm very tired, it's like 6 AM right now. Okay. Hit confirm, easy. Hit confirm. No 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 hit confirm. Oops. I'm getting too much in the zone, but you see my point, right? That is when you hit confirm. That is when you hit confirm. Hit confirm. Don't. That's when you don't. That's when you hit confirm. You see, if using your headbutt as a manual melee tool is very strong, and you should definitely, at a beginner level, use it. It's super good. It's super good. It's hard to mess up because it has a lot of active frames. And it does a lot of damage, a lot of stun. It leads into a bunch of good stuff. And you do not need to be practicing setups or anything for it. You know, if they just stay down, you can sort of spitball the timing and just throw it out, and it should catch them with a bit of practice. Okay, see you guys on the grind to gold.